Alright, so today is December 16th, 2021. I'm just recording this recap before I go to bed. It's 11:45. Uh, uh, excuse me. So today was an okay day. Made some money, which is good. Made more money than I did yesterday. Should I say my goal? Made what? I think about 7 times my goal, which is great. But um, but it could have been better, as it was a trend day, um, and there were some things that I missed out on. I mean, if we just kind of start, we had this wedge top, double top, and then bear trend, which is generally what happens. But I didn't plan for it. Instead, I was looking at the daily chart, saw this bull breakout, and expected a second leg up based on this. And yeah, I had a bad um, bias, which I should never have had. It just affected the way I saw things, um, and that's something I need to work on. It's kind of working through this bias. It's a similar chart to what you have on the NQ, and I traded that too. You have this wedge, and I didn't see this until when price was around here, and I thought, oh my god, this would have been a beautiful bear trend. And I think seeing on the MQ should have helped me assess this because I had a different, like I said, I had a bias. So you had this sort of nice channel. I don't know if we'll call it broad, but really nice channel coming in from yesterday. Two bear bars closing on their lows. Well, one closing on its lows, pretty big. Another one. So I shorted it here. Took some of my profits over there. So I just felt that was the high of yesterday. We probably will bounce there. It was a close of the over here, so I thought maybe this wedge might fill and we just keep going up. So when this bar came up, I was like, oh great, I just need a second one to just close it above here and we'll go. Did not happen. Then we went down again. Then I saw this bar shot down. Then it wicked up, closed pretty high. So I thought, okay, maybe this is still good. But clearly that wasn't the case. This now came down. They failed to see this as a higher low. A lower high, sorry. Um, this came down, broke the lows, and then we now went down even further. So I was now looking at what this could have meant. I was comparing it to the Discord, and Al sort of mentions that you when you have a big gap up, price would love to test, but at least test the moving average, see what happens. And based on one of his patterns, I'll see if I can bring it up. He was talking about the fact that a very common pattern is seeing that test double top and then you sort of go into a bear trend. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, so I guess again, like I said, I had a strong bias to go higher, and so I was looking for longs and not shorts. And the challenge and the problem here is that I had I essentially wanted the chart to do what I wanted. Anyway, so this is what we had, a double top on this. I thought we may form this and then go up, wedge bottom. Um, but actually it was more of a double top and then we had a bear trend, and it's exactly the same thing, double top, and then you even have a lower high here. This small trading range exactly above the moving average, and it's just almost exact. Almost exact. I remember saying to my friends as well that this is similar to what we're getting. We're getting the same sort of thing, but I still did not plan to trade as if we were in a bear trend. I still was just I thought this was a trading range. I took this long, and essentially I was looking for long, so I took this long. We had a really nice rally from here, and I think I got like over 10 points at one point, but I didn't exit. Yeah, 14 points eventually. I didn't exit, I didn't take much, and then I got out for about 4 points. It's weird, right? After going all the way down here, and then this came down. Um, so what happened was, as you can see, we had this a nice bounce off the moving average. So it says bulls are buying over here, but they couldn't get the price above here. But apparently this is a triangle if you think about it, 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3. So the triangle's from this point down here, from this low up here, and this is a bull breakout of the triangle and of the moving average. So for some weird reason I went long here because I said, okay, we're in a trading range, we're probably going higher. But even if you can see we're slanting down, it looks more bearish than bullish. And then this started to come down and it broke down here, and I thought, we rejected the MA. As you can see, we tested it again and then it got stopped out. And then we see an inside bar here, another breakout, and this I guess would have been a really good short at this point. We never really tested anything here. I thought maybe this might be a wedge. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, it filled at the MA again, and we kept going lower. In fact, I was excited when I saw this bar was pretty big over here, but it hadn't closed. And it started going lower. This move I caught on the NQ. The NQ had a similar pattern, and I caught it. Well, essentially, I caught it on my sim account here, and then on the NQ, I caught it here, right at the top, which was really bad. So we started doing this, and I tilted a bit, went down here, started to panic, and when it went back up, I just got out. Didn't even make it to the top. I would have been so much better, but because I had messed up the trade, I could not concentrate. Anyway, so caught that move. As you can see, it failed. A nice wedge top, 1, 2, 3, and then just kind of went down from there. I stopped trading at this point. I really did not read this part very well. This would have been great because you can see just 2 bear bars. This would have been another really good short here, but I mean you could even short here, but this would have been a beautiful short over there. Just to kind of take this down and to keep trading it as a bear trend. As long as you're below the moving average, you should keep looking for sell opportunities. I even heard right now that I was watching one of Al's videos that you should also sell strong bull bars at the moving average. So like this bar, you sell it. Obviously you put your stop all the way up here or up here, but you sell this, you sell every attempt to try to cross the moving average. And as you can see here, there was an attempt and it got sold. And this is very hard to do. It's counterintuitive, but it's what you need to do. And you have to think of it from this perspective. Bear trend, this is the bull leg. Bad follow through. Like, it's not that great. The second leg too, not that great. And then we carry on lower. And as you can see, we even tested the low and broke the lows and went even lower. This big bar is the biggest bar in the entire trend. In fact, the entire day, I think it's even bigger than this bar, tells me that we are reversing. So at this point, I would look for longs, and as you can see, this bar came and we just reversed. And then we're now in the trading range. But yeah, I just had such a long bias. I was so bullish that I wasn't looking for shorts. I could have shorted anywhere here, anywhere, because apart from this bar and maybe this, there were no real pullbacks. Everything just kept going down, and I did not read that, did not see that, because I just thought, trading range. We haven't really gone too far. I didn't even put the measure move target I had was for a bull trend, not even a bear trend. It's weird because we had a wedge top, and as you can see, the wedge worked all the way to the bottom. So I don't know, I was just not focused. And then I also had the hint of this as well. So I don't know. I clearly wasn't. I mean, 1, 2, 3. I was just not. Oops. I wasn't in the right frame of mind, and as a result of that, where's the chart? Oh, I've just lost my chart. Oh, there we go. And as a result of that, I just didn't trade this. I didn't trade this properly. And as I look at it now, I'm thinking, it seems like a wasted day because it was this was an easy part to trade. I think, like I said, this confused me. The fact that I went long here at the bottom of this range. I don't like shorting at the bottom of ranges, but just seeing this candle, I don't know, because then seeing this would have maybe faked me out. But again, look, it rejected the MA. So I think that's something I need to always consider. What happens at the moving average? How is price reacting to the moving average? You can see here, it's another one I missed again, this double top. after a big gap down, here a big gap up, double top all the way down, always in shorts, and as you can see we just went down. This is just experience. I think over time things will become clearer, having seen small pullback bull trends, knowing that reversals will fail. um, you're not really seeing that much two-sided trading, just bear bars. My god, I'm just looking at it now and I'm like, wow, why didn't I notice all these bear bars? Is it because the colors? Maybe I should just change the colors red and back to red and green as opposed to black and white, because I think I'm coming up with excuses, but I have a feeling that that may also be affecting how I am. Let me just apply that. May be affecting how I'm reading the price. Maybe if I put it in something that is sort of straightforward, then I can kind of I don't know. I don't think I like it. I think I liked what we had before, but I just don't see the bars as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, this is where we're at, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow.